and welcome to this reading. I'm sending you all so much love. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels, and this is going to be a karmic reading. So if your person is involved in a karmic situation, we're going to connect with her and see what's going on. We're going to unpack the baggage. That came through in the early reading, unpacking the baggage. So I'm going to connect with a few decks of cards for this reading today. I'm going to connect with the Karmic 101. These are all my decks of cards apart from two. So the Karmic 101, where we get into the nitty gritty. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So what's going on in the karmic situation? What's going on in the karmic situation? What do we need to know? I'm also going to bring in the karmic struggles. This is another one of my decks to see what they're struggling with within this situation and what they're dealing with right now. So what are they dealing with in this karmic situation? We're also going to connect with what they are struggling with, their dark struggles. What are they struggling with in this situation? What are they struggling with? And we're going to connect with what the karmic partner is going through. Okay, what they are experiencing, because it always gives you an insight into what's going on behind those closed doors. So what's the karmic partner wanting to say? And we're going to see what they want to say to you with the Naked Truth cards. These are from Amazon. Our soul sister sent me this deck. And we're going to bring in the messages from the masculine to the feminine by Enchanting, Empress of Light, Oracle and Tarot. There's some karmic cards in here as well. So is there anything else they want you to know about this karmic situation? Quite a few things coming out there. So I feel this is going to be an intense one, so strap in for the ride, okay? So the first thing they're saying is, I need space. Now, I feel that they need space from the karmic partner, but they may also need space from you to process what they need to do. And I do feel that they are putting plans in place in their mind, in their head, about how to rectify things, sort things out with you, make things right with you, be with you, but also how to leave behind what they're currently in. So they need space to do that. So they're saying, I need space, I need time. So they're asking you for that. Unfortunately, a lot of them pull away, ghost you, block you, and don't communicate to you that that's actually what they need. And then you're left thinking, what have I done? What's wrong? What's the problem? When there's actually nothing wrong with the connection between you and them. It's that they need that space to go within and come up with a plan and deal with what they're feeling. I also feel they need space from this person they're with, because that person may be over controlling or overbearing or just in the face a lot, and they need space. So they may be creating distractions to create that space, which means overworking or going outdoors or doing something like a DIY job or going for a drive or whatever they're doing. They're saying, I need space. And I feel this is more to process, because they're saying, I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person, and they may feel that way. They may have a lot of guilt within them because they feel like a bad person for, number one, letting you down and not being able to be with you the way they want to be with you, or not spend time with you, which they feel they're letting you down, or they feel like a failure in that way, but also because they don't want to hurt anyone. And they're not a bad person, they're not a cheater, they don't want to upset anyone, they don't want to cause anyone pain, and they're feeling like a bad person. So they're also needing space to process that and to heal that within and forgive themselves too. And this could even be connected with a core wound from childhood, where maybe they were bullied, or they were told they were a bad person, or they did bad things, or, you know, things that happened in the past, and they are healing that wound in this too. They're saying, why do you speak badly about me to other people? I'm not a bad person. So this is a really big thing that's on their mind right now. The karmic partner could be bad-mouthing them. Could be bad-mouthing them to friends, even family members. And they are feeling like a bad person. But even still, I feel this is more about their own issues than anybody else. Because they feel like a bad person. So that's what's being projected out of them. So they may just be paranoid or think people are speaking badly about them when they aren't at all. And this is also a message for you. If you're speaking badly about them because of their situation or what they're doing, reel that in a little bit, okay? Try and have compassion and empathy instead, because they feel what you feel energetically and they feel what you're sending to them. So they're saying, are you speaking badly about me? I'm not a bad person. So they want you to know that they are not a bad person. And the reason they need space is to heal this bad part that they see in themselves, to become the good person, to do things the right way, to take the honouring path, to do it right, to be able to release themselves from things that they may be obligated in, their responsibilities, to deal with their truth. I wish you would disappear. They're saying that to the karmic partner. It would be so much easier if you in this situation disappeared and I was single and I could pursue my true love, which is you. And things don't disappear. They can't just run away and hide and expect everything to go away. They have to face things. So they are saying, I wish you'd disappear, but I do know that you won't, so I have to face it. You bore me. They're bored where they are. They're bored. They're just in a routine, eat, sleep, repeat pattern. It's very monogamous, but it's also very monotonous. And that's what they're going through. A lot of them are monogamous because they don't want to mess you around. They don't want to be intimate with you until they can be fully with you. They don't want to hurt you in that way. And they don't want to hurt the person because they're saying, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. I don't want to let anybody down. But they are bored where they are. They've had enough. They want adventure. They want to thrive. They want to live a wonderful life. And that's what they can have with you. They're also saying to you here, don't worry about me. I'll find my own way from here. So this is what they're struggling with because they're trying to find their own way. And what they need space for, what they're asking you for space for, is so that you let them find their own way. Don't worry about me. Because you may be worrying about them thinking, what's going to happen? Are you going to find your own way? Do you know what you're doing? And I feel you're being guided to give them more credit for who they are because they are part of you. And you are a very spiritual, wise, evolved soul, which means they are too. So they're saying, don't worry about me. I'll find my own way from here. So this is about you understanding they can find their way to you. They know what they're doing. And I feel this is also about them saying this to the karmic partner. You don't need to worry about me. I'm going to find my own way. I need to work out who I am, what I'm here to do, and what I need to change. And you need to leave your partner. I feel this is what they know they need to do. But for those of you who are also in your own karmic situations, you also need to leave your partner too. Now, this won't resonate with everyone, but some of you watching do have your own situations that you need to deal with and get out of. And they are letting you know that too. They're saying you also need to leave your partner for us to be together. There's things that you need to do too. I am jealous and it hurts. They get jealous because of your partner, or they get jealous because you're free and single in their eyes. Even though you don't see yourself that way, you know you are with them energetically and physically, and you're not even looking at anybody else or interested in anybody else. But to them, they are worried that you could move on. They are worried that someone could snap you up in a heartbeat and give you right now what they can't. So they get jealous. They're saying, I don't mean to get jealous. I can't help it. It hurts me. They feel that way and it drives them crazy. They're saying, I'm protecting you from my drama by staying away. That's another reason they ask for space or they want space, because they are dealing with all this drama and all this chaos. And they're saying, I'll stay away because of this drama. I don't want to drag you into this drama. I don't want you to feel upset by what I'm going through. And I haven't replied because I don't know how to. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do to make it right. I'm not a bad person. I want to be able to sort through my own feelings and emotions first. And I think someone up there is speaking to me. This is because they are receiving all the signs and all the synchronicities that they belong with you. And I spoke about that in the earlier reading today. All the signs are pointing them to you, letting them know that what they're in is toxic and it's not serving them anymore, and it's time for them to leave. And that's why they feel that way. They're saying, why do I feel this way? Because they know that they need to change, because they know they love you. So let's see what's going on with the karmic partner. He is still married to me. So if there's a marriage here, this is what's on their mind. Well, he's still married to me. So this karmic partner may feel in control in that way. So even if they feel threatened by you, or they can feel your energy, and they know something is off or wrong, or they can sense this breakup and this karmic cycle is ending, they still know that they have the upper hand by having that marriage there. So they're saying, I have the upper hand, he's married to me, or she's married to me. So I feel that makes them feel strong in a way, because they think, well, are they actually going to do what they need to do? But they do know it's over and they feel sad about it. So they're saying, yes, he's married to me, but it's over and I am sad about it. So they're well aware. They can pretend they've got the upper hand and all of this, and they've got one over on you, Divine Feminine, but ultimately they are sad because they know it's over. And it's been over since they've met you. It never really got off the ground in the first place if they knew you before they married this person, because they were always seeking you. And that's why this karmic partner is saying, I feel like I've wasted the best years of my life. So try and have compassion for the karmic partner, because if they've been married to this person for a long time, or they've been with your person for a long time, they've also had that time that's gone out of their life. So we never waste time. We learn, we grow, we evolve, we transform. Maybe they've got kids together, or they've done things together. Maybe they've had a business together, or they've had to grow together for certain reasons, for karmic contracts. However, it is time. And this is why it's natural to kind of look back and think, oh, I've wasted years. I could have done this, this, and this. But there is never any wasted time. Now, your person is letting you know that the grass wasn't greener with this person, and they regret their actions. They feel like a fool. So saying the grass wasn't greener there. It isn't greener here. I know where I belong. And yes, I was cheating. They're saying I was cheating in my mind. So even if you haven't been intimate with them or spent time with them, they know they've been cheating because they've cheated on this karmic partner with you in their mind. And really they feel like they're cheating on you by being away from you. And this makes them feel like a bad person. Yes, I was cheating. I've cheated myself out of the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I have abandonment issues. I grew up in a single parent household, had a rough childhood. Now, what I'm connecting with here is a few things. Some of them will have grown up in a single parent household, and that may have been rough for them, and it gives them abandonment issues. But even if they grow up in a household where there was two parents, maybe one was busy doing something and they weren't around as much, or they may have even still felt like they were being abandoned. So there's abandonment issues there, regardless of the type of childhood they had. And also because of these abandonment issues, they may struggle with leaving behind their kids. Not that they leave them behind, but they may struggle with walking away and changing the circumstances because they don't want it to be a single parent household. Not that it would be, because they would still have two parents, but this is what goes through their mind. I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. So maybe there's differences between you, and they were worried that their family wouldn't approve, or there would have been some kind of judgment there, so they got involved in whatever they're in. Now, this could be relevant for arranged marriages or religious beliefs or things where there's cultural things going on, and they're thinking it was just easier to get involved in this situation, or it was just easier. And it's never easier. It's always the worst choice they can make, but they have to learn the hard way. And they're saying to you, you were so smart, you figured me out. You have me figured out. So because you understand and you know, and you may have even talked to them about the way out or what they can do to change, but they need to figure it out for themselves. But they see you as very wise, very smart, very intelligent. And I've been putting on a front, my life is not what it seems on the outside. So they're letting you know it's all illusion. And the reason why I was guided to do this video is because in the early reading, we got the illusion card coming out. It just fell on the floor before I even shuffled the cards. And it's saying it's an illusion. So they're saying to you, I put on a front, I wear a mask. It seems okay on social media or out in the open, but it's not how it seems. And there's definitely karmic anger and karmic arguments going on. The karmic verbally and emotionally abuses me. I'm reaching my breaking point. Now, I'm not saying the karmic partner is to blame here, because they may both argue. And maybe in some situations there isn't any arguing going on, but there could be other things going on. Using the children to the advantage, or using other things to manipulate them in some way. It could be financial things, it could be health things, there could be many things. But I feel that this karmic partner knows how to stress your person out and how to keep them there and how to make them feel bad and guilty. So there's a lot of arguing going on, and the karmic isn't facing the truth that our toxic relationship is officially over. So your person is saying it is officially over and I need to deal with that. Some of them will have already ended things, and maybe the karmic partner isn't believing it. or trusting in that, or telling people they're still together. So some of them may have already left or may be about to leave, and this karmic partner isn't believing that. However, this karmic partner is saying, I am sad that it's over. So deep down inside, no matter what's going on, they do know the truth. And I've never met anyone like you before. Your kindness, your sweetness, the way you opened your heart to me is both endearing and frightening. So they're saying there's nobody like you. Your kindness, your love, the way you are as a person, the way you are, it's alluring and magical and beautiful, but it scares me because I'm afraid of getting hurt, because remember, they have abandonment issues. So another big fear they have is that they're going to leave their situation and you're not going to want them anymore. And that's their deep-rooted fear. They're saying, I'll never forget the day we met. So they think about the day they met you. It doesn't matter whether it was yesterday, a week ago, a year ago, or 30 years ago. They remember it like it was yesterday. Memories of us makes me happy and hopeful that we'll reconnect someday soon. So they do want to reconnect with you. Even though they may need space, they want to reconnect with you and sort it out. They just want to do it at the right time. And they're saying, I've ended some friendships because I refuse to listen to their lies about you. So there may even be friendship circles or people around them that have tried to get in the way or said things about you that aren't true or tried to cause problems. I realise that they just don't want to see me happy. So there is people around your person who don't want them to be happy. This could be the karmic partner's friends. It could be their joint friends. It could be other people. I love being close to you. So they're thinking about being with you, how it feels, how it tastes, what it feels like to be around you, because they're saying that I'm aroused by your scent. So your scent could be your perfume or your natural smell or a certain smell that reminds them of you. They're getting aroused when they're in environments or places where they feel and smell that. The way your body feels when it's pressed up against mine and how you taste. So they're having these fantasies about kissing you, making love to you, being close to you, feeling you in their arms. And the thought of you dating and flirting with anyone else kills them. They don't want to lose you. So this is that jealousy coming out again. They're worried that you're going to move on or meet somebody else, or maybe you have been on a date and they felt that, or even seen it on social media, and it's driving them mad. And they know they've got no right to be driven mad by this or even call you out on this when they are in a situation themselves, but they can't help it. Being apart from you has taught me something. It showed me that I've never been loved by anyone the way that you love me. And that's the truth. So being apart from you, where they've realised the grass isn't greener here, it's not where I want to be, it's not where I belong, they recognise that you're absolutely the one and only for them. And it makes them smile when they think about all the fun times that you used to have together, all the fun times you've shared together. And that's why they're in planning mode. And this is what I picked up on yesterday. I'm in planning mode right now. There's a lot I have to do before I can walk away from this toxic karmic. Now, not all of the karmic partners are going to be toxic, but the environment itself, the fact that they've outgrown each other, the fact that it's not healthy anymore is toxic. So even if this is the nicest person in the world, they're still not meant to be with that nice person. So understand that. They are aware that it's not healthy for them to be in that situation. So they're planning what to do. And they're saying, I feel nothing but disgust when I look at the karmic. I can't stand the sight of him or her. So some of them really don't like being around that person. And this is also about them being repelled physically. So they're not attracted to them. They don't want to touch them. They don't want to sleep in the same bed as them. They don't want to be around them. And that won't resonate with everyone, because some of them, they get on okay. But they get repelled by certain things. I feel nothing but disgust, especially if there's a lot of arguing going on or a lot of manipulation. They feel that way. They just want out. And they're saying, I miss touching you. I miss touching you and feeling the warmth of your skin against mine. So what I'm feeling here is if that karmic partner is trying to touch them, they are pulling away. They are making up every excuse in the book to be away from them. Sleeping on the sofa, working late, whatever it is. They are doing everything to be away from them because they don't want to be with that person. They want to be with you. You're the person they are dreaming about. You're the person they are fantasizing about. The touch of your skin, the warmth of you, the way you are, tasting you, touching you, feeling you. So don't worry about this karmic situation. Yes, it may be stressing you out because they need space right now, but they need that space to come up with this plan and sort it out. And they will reconnect with you when the time is right. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.